Peace and love, family. Peace and love. Oh, I messed that up. What's going on, everyone? Peace, peace, peace. I know you guys are not used to this face, this handsome young king's face on King Jay's Instagram. But I am taking over King Jay's IG today. Bear with me 1 second, team. I just want to get this thing pinned up in here, and we're gonna get started. Hope everyone's having a great day. Peace and love. Appreciate all the love. We're going to get rocking and rolling today. We're going to be talking some real estate. We're going to be talking about how people are in our academy out here crushing it, making money out of thin air in real estate. So we're going to get rocking and rolling with that. www.cba membership. If everyone can share this out to everyone, to your friends, to your family, that would be greatly appreciated. Let me get that pinned up. All right, that's not who I'm looking for. 1 second. All right, family, I am back. Sorry for the delay. All right, we are rocking and rolling. Let's get started. I apologize about that. I wanted to make sure we were all good to go. Queen is in the building. Queen, give me a few seconds and I'm going to come tag you in and let the world know all the beautiful things that you have going on. So for you guys that don't know me, my name is Isaac Grace. I am the lead instructor of Cash Buyers Academy. If you guys are wondering why I'm actually on Jay Morrison's Instagram, is because I'm actually Jay Morrison's protege, his little brother, and his business partner. In a nutshell, family, I actually joined Jay-Morrison-Academy back in 2014. Prior to real estate and entrepreneurship, I was a young brother out here hustling, running the streets, just trying to find my way. Just trying to find, how to build my legacy, how to focus on my family. I came across King Jay. I came across his wake-up video, how he talked about how he was a 3-time felon. He got into real estate, became a mogul, made his first million by 28 years old. But all the real estate and all the money and the flashy cars and things he had, I'm not going to lie, I did glorify and I was interested. But what really opened my eyes and made me focus and follow on King Jay was his message for Black people, his message for our people, waking us up to the fact that we are in last place. We are losing the race. We are hustling backwards. And at the time, he talked about how, our culture, we went out there and spent money on liabilities. We blew our money at the clubs. We didn't make no real estate or no financial investments. And at the time, I didn't know much about assets and generational wealth, but I felt like I fit that shoe. I was that young guy buying cars off the lot, financing foreign cars off the lot that are devaluing. I was that guy spending thousands of dollars on shoes, hundreds of dollars on belts, and I started to realize that if I continued on this pattern, I wouldn't really be able to generate any wealth. I wouldn't be able to generate any wealth. So with that being said, I followed King Jay. I invested in the Jay Morrison Academy, and I was like, what? This is something that I want to do. I learned about real estate. We talked about wholesaling real estate, fixing and flipping, buying and holding, and family. I was a high school dropout. 6 months into the Jay Morrison Academy, I closed my first real estate deal. I made $12,500. Paid to the order of Isaac Grace Investments, LLC, $12,500. And that changed my life forever. That changed my life, and I knew that entrepreneurship was for me. Over my 6-year journey, I've been able to gross over $1 million, close hundreds of wholesale deals, own multiple real estate investments, empower thousands of millennial entrepreneurs, inspiring them to get into real estate investing. And my new creation with my partner Jay is launching Cash Buyers Academy, which is one of the fastest growing real estate mentorships. Not only are we one of the fastest growing real estate mentorships, we are one of the best real estate mentorship programs. There's no programs that offer so much accountability and hand holding that you're going to get in Cash Buyers Academy. There's no program that is sitting down multiple times a week evaluating your deals and scripting your role play so that you know how to go out there and get it for yourself and be articulate and influent in your conversations. There's no program that's offering you all of their resources. All of the same systems that I'm using, my students get access to. So today, it's not about me. It's not about Cash Buyers Academy. It's not about Jay. It's really about our kings and queens that is taking this information and applying it and seeing the results that they're getting, right? So we're going to get started, right? Let's get started. I need everybody to give me the clap emojis. I want you all to welcome Queen Britney Lewis. I'm going to bring Queen Britney Lewis in, and this is one of two of my specials that I'm going to have on for you guys this afternoon. So give me 1 second, and we're going to get rocking and rolling. Clap it up, clap it up. Appreciate all of you all. Thank you, thank you. Let's give it 1 second. I see we got CBA in the building. If you repping the CBA family, throw up the CBA. Let the world know that, you know, what we're doing here is absolutely different. What we're doing is absolutely different. Queen Britney, if you can hear me, we are waiting on you. Let me try you again. We are waiting on you. Instagram said we are waiting on you, Queen. So make your appearance. The world wants to know who you are. The world wants to know what you got going on. So let's give it a few seconds. Let's give it a few seconds. All right. It says she's unable to join. Let's see why that's happening. We'll give it another crack at it. Let's see. Let's see. Someone said, is CBA better than JMA Academy? PJ English, I mean, I wouldn't say either or is better. I think that CBA is like a elevation. It's an elevation to Cash Buyers Academy. Same principle, same tutelage, same energy, same love, same care. All right, Brittany said it's not popping up. I sent request. All right, when I send you the request, it says waiting for it. Let me cancel it and try to request in. Brittany, go out and then come back in, and then you should see a request that it asks you to request in. Let's see if we can get you. All right, looks like it's connecting. There you go.
Hey.
Hey, how are you? How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good, good.
Doing good.
I know. You're nervous, but it's sometimes nerves is good. It's great to get out of our comfort zone, you know. Yeah. And today is all about you. We cannot allow such this great moment to just not get out there to the world, right? We want to highlight this. We want to let the people know. And we're going to get rocking and rolling. So Queen Britney, we're going to get started with you. Just tell us a little bit about you. Tell us how you found CBA. Let's just start right there. You know, just tell us a little bit about you and a little bit about how you found CBA.
Okay, so I originally started going to school to get my realtor's license, and trying to pass the test was hard. And I was talking to my friend about it, and she was like, why don't you join the jay-morrison-academy? And I'm like, what is that? And she told me about it. So I originally signed up for the JMA program. I finished that, and then when the Cash Buyers program came available, I joined that as well. And it was so hands-on because I'm more of a hands-on person. Like, you can read stuff to me, you can show me stuff, but I got to actually put it to work in order for me to know exactly what I'm doing. So
right.
Are you doing them live trainings and able to ask questions? Even though I'm shy, people was asking questions, and I'm like, you know what? That's the question I wanted to ask. So by
Mm-hmm.
doing that, it just helped me learn a lot. And in August, I decided to pull my list using one of the systems that you were showing. And I sat on that list for like a couple weeks. I'm like, I don't know
Wow.
what to do. I'm scared. I'm like, what if they, but fear will sometimes hold you back, and you just got to overcome that and just say, you know what, for my kids to eat, for me to eat, I'm just going to have to go ahead and take action. So I definitely did that. And literally the first week of September, I got a house under contract. The following week, I would have had it honestly sold that day, but I didn't get the keys the next day. I had to wait. So that following week, I got the keys and I was able to show people the property that night. The buyer,
Beautiful.
I want to get it. So then
Wow.
it just happened so quick. Now they just keep flowing through. So it's definitely been
Okay.
a blessing for sure.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Great job. Less than about at the 30 days in Cash Buyers Academy is when you got your first deal done. Prior to that, like, when did you join it? When did you get in real estate? Like, when did you start real estate?
So I originally started like the going to real estate school to get my realtor's license back in 2017. And
Okay.
I was just like doing the studying. I took the school test, I passed that, but doing the state test, I took that like 2 times already, and I'm like, it's hard, it is. But still, I just knew real estate was for me. And when my friend told me about it, I'm like, it's another way for me to still be in real estate and, take action like that and make money without getting a license. She was like, yeah. So
Wow.
it definitely opened up doors for me for sure.
And that's amazing because we talk about that network, right? Like a lot
Yes,
of times we minimize our network that we have around us. And you having a friend that was saying, hey sis, I see that you're really trying to do this real estate thing, and I see that you might have failed your test or you're struggling with passing and getting that real estate license, but here's another avenue. As a sister to you, here's something else you should possibly look into that might help you get to where you're trying to go.
definitely.
So that's a plus. And don't feel bad about the license. My partner actually, my business partner, I think he failed the test like 7 or 8 times and then finally passed it. So I know a lot of people do struggle with that, getting that license thing. But the great thing about what we're teaching here at Cash Buyers Academy is that you don't need a real estate license to get involved with what we have going on. You
Definitely.
don't need a real estate license. You're literally able to be your own boss, and we're out here contracting properties, and we're turning around and we're selling these properties for a profit. So the fact you started in 2017, what do you think the switch was joining Cash Buyers Academy? I know you mentioned the hands-on training, but like, was that the switch that really took you from being on the fence to actually taking actions?
So I mean, I have 2 boys, so it's like, my oldest son's always asking me. He's like, when you get older, mom, can I take over your business? And that's what I
Wow.
want. Like, he sees how hard I go. Like every day I'm getting up, I'm like, I got to make something happen because I work at 4 too, but I'm off right now until January. So I've been like really dedicated to doing this because I don't want to go back there for real. But
Right.
if I have to, I get it. But I definitely want to, keep making sure that I can still succeed in the real estate business for sure.
Love it.
Yes,
Love it. Love it. So I heard you mention your sons.
yep.
What is being a mother mean to you?
It means everything to me. I love my boys to death. I'm all they got, you know what I mean? So it's like every day my why is I have to make it happen for my boys at the end of the day. I don't care about nothing else, but at the end of the day, my boys is gonna be straight always. So
Yes.
I mean,
I
there's
love it.
that's definitely my why for sure.
Okay. And where are you located at?
I'm located in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay, so you're in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so for everybody who's just jumping on live, this is Queen Britney Lewis. You got a lot of fans on here. I'm seeing people showing you a lot of love.
Hey, Tay.
Brittany is one of our Cash Buyer Academy students. This queen is like, she's the silent assassin, literally. She doesn't speak much, but like she said, she's behind the scenes working, crushing it. Brittany was able to actually get her first contract after trying to go to real estate school and fail real estate school and still aspire to get into real estate. A good friend of hers tell her that she can actually get in real estate without the headaches of all that. She took a leap of faith, joined Jay-Morrison Academies, passed all of them tests, then found out about Cash Buyers Academy, and 35 days into Cash Buyers Academy, you get your first contract, correct?
Yes, and I close on another one this Friday.
Wow, that was next. That was the next thing I was getting to. So you close your first deal, and talk to us about, because like I said, my first deal that I closed, I seen that paid to the order of Isaac Grace Investments. I was a high school dropout. I had my first child. I was running the streets, and everything was new for me. So what was that feeling when you got that first check? Like, what did that do for you mentally?
Honestly, I felt like, a lot of people don't support you. I feel like my generation's more go off of, okay, let me see how you do. And then I'll see, they ask you about how do you do it, but they really don't support you as far as, so when I got my first check, I'm like, you know what, this is real life. People always think stuff's a scam or it's not real because they're not getting money fast, but they're not putting in the hard work either. Like, you have to really put that work in to get results that you're looking for. It's not going to happen overnight. And I mean, you got to know that sometimes you're going to fail, but you also can win too. So when I got my first check, I was excited. I was like, I can do it. Like, it makes you want to go harder. Like, all the time that you spent like trying to study and figure it out, when you finally get that check, you're like, okay, yeah, this is real. I'm about to go even harder to get another one.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, definitely. So talk to us about what the next 90 days look like. So now you've been in CBA about 90 days. You're about to close your second deal, 90 days in CBA. You're somewhat getting your feet under yourself. You're becoming an entrepreneur. What does your next 90 days look like? What are your goals that you plan to continue on this journey for yourself?
So I've actually met a lot of great people since I've been actually putting in the work and going out. I've recently just joined the Korea and the Next Gen Association, and I've met a lot of investors. So I have people coming to me now like, what do you have? You got any properties? Like, they're coming looking, like I have buyers just lined up contacting me every day. What you got? What you got? What you got? So my next 90 days is looking like, selling more properties and building more relationships.
Yeah.
My phone keeps ringing.
It's okay. Perfect. So selling more properties and building more relationships.
Definitely.
Love it. I love it. I love it. So talk to us, and I got one or two more questions. I'll let you go. You're doing an amazing job too, by the way. Talk to us about like, what is the experience for some of our viewers that don't know what Cash Buyers Academy is and just watching this. Talk to them about like your experience, like the community. How was it? How did you get around in the community? Just talk about some highlights that you personally like about Cash Buyers Academy.
I love that it's on the live, like I said, the live trainings that they have every week. It definitely helps out a lot. Being able to communicate with you, I know there's sometimes you get in programs and the lead instructor is so busy that they don't even acknowledge, if you have questions or need help. I love that, anytime I needed help with anything and asked you something, you contacted me right back. I didn't have to wait forever to, get an answer or response. Just the systems, like, they definitely help. They definitely work. All the systems that you showed me, I use those still to this day. And
Beautiful.
Yep.
Love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, I appreciate you, Queen Brittany. CBA family, I need you guys to go back to Telegram and ask Leo, where is he at? Tell Leo, get his butt over here to Jay Morrison's IG Live, because he's up next. CBA family, please do that for me. But for you, Queen, what is some advice that you'll give to some of our millennial queens out here that might have went to college, maybe they didn't go to college, right? And they're still trying to find themselves. Like, they're trying to find the right way. They're trying to find something that can work for them. What advice would you give to some queens out there that may need some advice from someone like you right now?
Don't give up. Like, just because it's not coming as fast as you want it to, do not give up. If you don't feel like people's not supporting you, as long as you believe in yourself, it's going to happen. Like, literally, I believed in myself. I prayed. I just stayed focused, and that's all that matters. It's going to come. And then once it comes, they're not going to stop coming. It's just going to keep flowing. Just don't give up. It's my best advice for sure.
Love it, love it. All right, Queen. Leo, real quick, make sure that you request in to join. So you might have to leave out and come back in to request. But Queen Britney, I want to thank you so much for your time today. Just congrats to all of your success. Not just the deals, but also the experiences and the feelings and the relationships that you're gaining and getting. I want to thank all of our viewers. Just show Britney a lot of love. Let's give her a lot of love and a lot of praise, because a lot of times we fail to celebrate our queens and our kings, definitely when they're doing great things, right? And my mission is to see more African Americans and just just minorities make money in real estate. Let's bridge the wealth disbursements in real estate. Let's get a piece of this money. I've been able to make gross over $1 million and sell over 100 transactions just from the information that I've learned. And I'm now able to run multiple businesses. I'm able to buy other real estate. I'm able to take care of my family from real estate. Literally, from the land that we walk on has helped me be able to create wealth for myself. And I know that is what's going to happen for you, Queen Britney. So I appreciate everybody showing you love. If you want to type in your Instagram, it might be popped up for them to check it out. But you want to type in your Instagram, Queen, and just continue to be a trailblazer. And I truly thank you for the hard work and trusting in us and being an example off the information that you were being fed.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Perfect. See you later.
Bye.
All right, guys. Was that good? Talk to me before I bring my next guest up. Talk to me. Stay focused and continue to win. Absolutely. Talk that talk, family. I think the things that, Jay has instilled back when I met him in 2014, how passionate he was just to help other people, that began to become my passion. If you guys know, I call myself the millennial hope dealer, and that is my superhero character, right? That is when I want to be a giver, when I'm trying to give to the universe, when I'm trying to spread the knowledge, spread the motivation, bring the hope, inspire them, give them hope to go out there and crush it in their lives. And I've been able to get on my journey, and Cash Buyers Academy is one of my biggest projects that I'm able to go and accomplish some of the whys that I have set for myself and my family, right? And that's to empower millennial entrepreneurs, empower entrepreneurs all around the world that come from similar backgrounds and similar upbringings than myself, to show them that you can be a high school dropout, you can never go to college, and you can learn how to go out here and be self-dependent, self-educated, self-accountable, self-motivated. You can learn all of these things and go out and create an empire and create a legacy for yourself and your last name. And this brother that I'm about to bring up right now he's literally goals. Like, you know how ladies, y'all say, oh, she's goals, or what's goals, right? This brother that I'm about to bring up right now, this brother right here is literally goals, man. So without further ado, let me get my big dog in the building. And I want you guys to hear brother Leo Roscoe's story, one of our rock star students of Cash Buyers Academy. Brother, what's going on with you?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, man. How's that weather out there in Jacksonville?
That's why I came outside, man. It's beautiful. I was like 70 out here right now.
Man, that's not fair, man. Y'all cheating out there.
Yeah, man. I'm loving it. I had to step outside for a minute.
It's not fair, man, but you know what? It
Yeah.
is what it is, right? So everybody, please give a warm welcome to brother Leo right here. Give a warm welcome to brother Leo. Leo is in the building. This brother right here is fresh out of Jacksonville, Florida. You know, young in the game and is literally about to take Jacksonville by storm and really be one of the lead investors out there in that market. So King Leo, talk to us, man. Tell the people a little bit about you. Talk to them about how you found Cash Buyers Academy and let the world know what you got going on.
Well, I found Cash Buyer Academy, man. Honestly, well, first, I work full time. I work as an IT professional. I've been doing that for some years now. But, I felt like I needed something else. And, my time in real estate, it goes back to '05, right? I tried real estate back in '05. Tried it in '08, kept failing, gave it up for a minute, came back to it. And it was just like no consistency, man. I got tired of quitting on myself. So I was just looking for opportunities, man. I went to a couple seminars. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for something. And I followed Jay for a minute. And when he posted about Cash Buyer Academy, that was like my answer. You know what I'm saying? When I seen that, I'm like, that's my answer, because I went to all these other seminars, and no disrespect to these other seminars, but they ain't look like me. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like this was something for me to get into, and then I could relate to. Like me and you, King, can relate. You feel me? We kind of came from the same background a little bit, so we can relate. So when I'm getting that advice from you, I'm hitting you up about things, the way you come back at me, I get it. Like it doesn't. That's it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm able to move on. So that's kind of how I figured that out. I was looking for something, and Cash Buyers was my answer. Honestly. So
beautiful, beautiful. So you joined Cash Buyers Academy August 1st. Talk to me about your first 90 days, how your experience has been in the community. Talk to the viewers about some of the actions that you took. Also talk to them about some of the hurdles that you might have had early on and how you persevere and push through them.
Well, I think, when I first started, the community, the energy is really like, the energy in the community is crazy, man. Like from like 6 a.m. all the way up to like midnight, sometime longer than that. We all lit in the group. You know what I'm saying? So that keeps you motivated right there. But not only that, my first 90 days, man, I did everything you told me to do. So like the first week, I'm gonna give you an example. The first week you said build your team. So I focused on building my team. I made calls. I called realtors. I reached out to cash buyers. I reached out to wholesalers. I reached out to contractors. I reached out to title companies. So my first week, I had some of the top wholesalers in this area on my line. I had built relationships with them. Had contractors on my line, built relationships with them. Realtors, property. I even reached out to property managers, just calling people, man. And my biggest hurdle at the time was just me. I was stopping myself because a lot of time I didn't want to make the call. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to get on the phone. But see, the motivation from CBA was like, when I seen that motivation, I'm like, yo, I got to do it. So I just had to just pick up the phone even when I didn't want to, when I wasn't comfortable, when things wasn't right, when I was in feel. Some days I ain't feel well. Like I told you, a couple of days I was tired. You know what I'm saying? But I just kept going, and it just, the energy, everything lined up. So
love. Okay, gotcha. So you talking about that first week being a little hesitant. You had the blueprint, but you was a little hesitant. But the accountability, the fact that you wasn't on this journey by yourself, that kind of just pushed you. It's like if you play for like a sports team, right? It ain't just you out there got to shoot the basketball, got to work out, or got to get up early. You get up with your team.
Yeah.
So the team was able to help you to push through, right? So when you got out of your way, talk to us about what happened after that.
It just took off. Like I still got that first week that I did. I think that was like a lot of productivity that week. I still got leads I got to follow with from that week, and it's 90 days in. But what happened is it led to other things. Like one call will lead to another call that led to another call. You know what I'm saying? Or because I reached out to this guy, he's like, nah, I know about somebody else over here that got a deal. it just was like a domino effect.
Right.
And it became to a point where my name started getting out there a little bit. Like, this guy's aggressive. He's trying to make something happen. And it started being to the point where my phone started ringing. And I hadn't even had a deal yet. But it was just the fact that I was putting it out there like, yo, listen, I'm in the business. I'm back at it. Like, you got deals. I've reached out to the top realtors, the top wholesalers out here. Like, I was just trying to go after it. You know what I mean? So,
love it. Yeah. I love it. So with that being said let's talk about kind of your first deal that you got. Let's talk about that first deal, how you was able to get the deal, negotiate the deal. We can kind of keep the story simplified, but let's talk about like how CBA was able to help you. Like, a lot of times you get a program, you get a mentorship program, maybe you get one call a week, and you finally go out there and take actions, and then like you got something in front of you, and a lot of times maybe you don't have the right mentorship, you can't get the answers right away. Talk to us about when you went out there and went out to that first deal. How did CBA help you in that process?
Well, that first deal was serious because it was a deal with a lawyer, and he had a real estate attorney. So I had a lot of questions because I had to use their contract. So the thing about CBA is it's not just like we get the mentorship calls during the week. But King, it was a couple of times I had to reach out to you directly and be like, yo, it's something about this contract I'm not sure about. You like, yo, send me the contract. You looked over it, you helped me out, like right then and there. And then you told me, you was like, listen, find out what you need to do that day to get the contract sold.
Right.
And when I said that, I got the contract signed that same day. So like that one-on-one that we get, because you're giving us that one-on-one in the calls throughout the day, but you're also responsive. Yeah. Like you're responding. You know what I mean? That's helpful because a lot of times when you in the midst of a deal, you don't have that much time to make a decision sometimes. Yeah. You might once the deal is hot, other people are going to try to hop on it too.
Right.
So I think that's a lot of value I got from closing that first deal, asking them questions and just getting that answer right away. So
right. And yes. I love that because mentorship is so powerful if it's done the right way, right? Because Leo's talking about a deal that he had, right? Leo went back and forth with this lawyer and the buyer for a couple days. They went back and forth about price, then they went back and forth about terms. And then it was like I heard Leo talking about the deal for 3 days or a couple days, and I said, you know what, Leo, let me get in there and let me help you force the progress to get this contract signed, right? Because he was right there. He was right there, but it just was not sticking for him. He needed to know what to say to get that contract signed, right? And I said, yo, Leo, look, all you got to do is ask them, what do you want from me right now to get the contract signed, right? It's a direct question that leads you to the goal that you're trying to get. So Leo asked them that, and what did they say? What did they want from us?
It was like, if you do, I think they requested like $1,000 more for earnest money deposit, which was $2,000, and that was it. She was like, you could do $2,000. That was it. I was like, all right, cool. I'll update the contract and send it over.
That easy, right? And most people don't even know to ask that question because we thinking that it's something else, and they just saying, yo, all I want to see is a little more skin in the game, right? But if we didn't ask that question, or if Leo didn't have that mentorship, it probably would have still took him time to get the contract signed. So I was happy that as a mentor, I was able to come in there, just say, yo, hit him with that question right there. And literally, he called me, he texted me back and said, hey, we're getting the contract signed. All they wanted was an extra deposit. And you was like, listen, man, I got a good job. I don't mind putting the $2,000 down. I think that it's a good deal. And we already looked at the numbers. So Leo put the $2,000 down, and then tell us what happened after that.
And after that, I got the contract signed that Friday, and I put it out there to cash buyers that later on that Friday night. I had a cash buyer interested in it the next day, that Saturday. And I had the contract signed. I had the contract signed by Sunday.
Wow.
So and that came from the reverse wholesaling you was telling us to do, right? Yep. To go look for the cash buyers, build relationships with them, find out what they look for, and then just reverse it, find the deals, and then you good because they're gonna want the deals because you found what they want. So that's kind of how that worked out. So once I put it out there, and then while we did the walkthrough with the cash buyer, I had cash buyers calling me about the property. Is it sold? Yeah, is it under contract? I'm like, it's under contract. Well, send me anything else you got. So it was like, I'm like, yo, what King was saying was right. That reverse wholesaling is where it's at, like for real. So
Yeah. I
yeah,
love it, man. I love it, man. One thing about Leo, he's really the trendsetter of our Cash Buyers Academy. I think everybody on this live that's a part of CBA will, contest to that. Leo has really set the level. He has made it easier. Rather than me trying to tell people to hustle and grind hard, students are able to see someone like him rather than it being me. So that's another thing I love about group mentorship, because sometimes y'all can hear it from me. The students hear it from me: grind hard, get up early, go get 3 or 4 leads per day, blah, 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 blah. But then when they hear it from somebody that's coming from their level of education or starting when they're starting, they're seeing the things that you're doing. I think what's happening is the rest of the students are starting to know this is what it really takes to be successful in this business. Rather than it's such a big gap when they hear it from me versus when they see you doing it every single day. Not only do you walk the walk and talk the talk, you participate, you help out students, you show them how to get around the community, and you've even helped students look at deals at times, and even helping some of the other students we have in Jacksonville and helping them get settled in their market. So not only is he just focused on himself, he's even a selfish individual within our Cash Buyers Academy. And we have many more of our students that are just like Leo. Leo Roscoe, this brother right here, is doing amazing, great things. So Leo, you closed your first deal, and that was 60 days in Cash Buyers Academy?
yeah, just under 60 days. Yeah.
A little under 60 days, you closed your first deal, Cash Buyers Academy. Talk to us about 60 days to today. How has your business been? What have you learned? And then I want you to highlight our last conversation we had with helping you now grow and scale your business. And Leo's only been in it 90 days, and we're already talking about growing and scaling his business to the next level because he's really an action taker. But go ahead, King. Talk to him about 60 days to 60 day to 97th day, 95th day.
So now, like, we just closed the deal yesterday. I was able to collaborate with another CBA student, Omega Dennis. We closed that deal. That was three duplex deal that she brought to me. So That's done. And I'm about to lock up another duplex with a cash buyer today. I got to send him over the contract today. And then I got like 2 other houses that I'm looking at from that same seller that I'm probably going to lock up in a couple of weeks. So from the time that first deal closed, and I just I didn't close a deal. Like I just was like still hungry for that first. And I'm still acting like that to this day. Like I'm still trying to get that first deal. I think the one reason why I do that because I don't ever want to lose that hunger. You know what I'm saying? I want to be set the example because I'm not going to be the only one in my business one day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some days going to be more people in my business. If they see me grinding, then they're going to put in the same level of work. They're going to feed off my energy.
Yeah.
So last conversation we had about our business was the marketing. So now I got to step up my marketing because we now know how many leads it takes me to get a solid, how many offers it takes me to get a contract and how many leads it takes to get, that many, how many perspectives it take to get that many leads to get that one contract. Absolutely. So now I'm working backwards off those numbers to keep it flowing, to keep that pipeline going. So.
Right. And doesn't it make the business so much easier when a lot of people are chasing houses and people, right? But when you start to chase quotas and numbers that you got to hit, the business begins to become an automated machine, right? Where you just got to plug in each day, get better with your sales and problem solving, and your list pulling. And before you know it, you average 1 to 2 deals per month, that quick.
Yeah. Because I mean, when you focus on the numbers and you take the emotion out, it makes it easier. Honestly, I know what I got to do every day to get to that point, and that's it. So, yeah.
So my last thing that I'll let you. Actually, I got 2 more questions for you, but the one that I got right now is talk to me about how did it feel to have your mentor come out there to support you. And was that let's talk about was that something that was advertised early on? That was something that was recommended, or how did that feel to get me reaching out to you to say, hey, listen, man, I love what you're doing. I'm gonna come out there and support you in your closing.
Yo, honestly, that meant a lot. That meant a whole lot because, yo, I'll be standing on my own too. Like besides my immediate family, my wife and my kids, like I don't get that support. So my grind is just off the strength of why I want to do what I want to do. But my wife and kids backing me 110%. But to have you come through and just provide that support, that meant the world. And then on top of that, that made me, like I told you, I said, I'm not going to have you come down here and not have nothing ready for you to do. Like, so I said, I'm like, yo, I got to get an appointment before King get here. So that pushed me even more. And that one, me pushing because you was coming, got me this duplex and 2 other houses.
Wow.
So it's just like that motivation, King. Like, I salute you for that. I appreciate it. Nobody else doing that out here. Ain't nobody else coming to support, you know, somebody they mentoring like that. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So that right there did it for me, bro. For real, that did it. That did it.
That's love. That's love.
Yeah.
Man. And I heard you speak about your kids and your family, man. Talk to me about what is family? What does family mean to you? What do your kids and your wife mean to you?
Yo, that's my pride and joy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and with any family, you got your ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? You got all that, but at the end of the day, man, like I got a house full of girls too. You know what I'm saying? I got daughters, so it's even more important for me to go hard, right?
Yeah.
And they watching me to be an example, and they watching their mom. So the way I treat her, the way she treat me, they see that. Yeah. So we got to constantly. But it's a learning thing. Like I'm learning daily, kid. Like I'm always learning, adjusting, because it ain't always easy. I ain't gonna make it seem like that. But at the end of the day, I got like this is what it is, and that's everything to me. Like hands down. So
love it. And you work a full-time job, correct?
Yeah. I still do my IT thing full time. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good, beautiful, man. Like I told you guys, I told you that this was a beautiful, beautiful, powerful story, man. King Leo. I mean, I feel like I'm telling you this every day at this point, man. But you know, super proud of you. Love what you're doing. I'm just so thankful that this is working for you. I remember I was talking with Jay right before we put together Cash Buyers Academy, and I already had been coaching for like a year and a half. And I was just like, yo, King, like, I feel like coaching ain't my thing. Cause like, I don't see students really like, I don't know if it's me and I'm not coaching right. I don't know if I'm not giving them enough time, but like, I'm not seeing success in the people that's investing in me. And I don't want to take people's money if I'm not guaranteed that I can make them become successful. And I sat down, we talked about it, and I said, yo, King, like, I think I just need to spend more time with students each day. We need to create something where it's every day, hands-on. We need something that we can literally help them every single day with any problem they had. And we put together Cash Buyers Academy. It was nerve-wracking. I signed up for a lot initially, not knowing if it would work, not knowing if we would get enough students to be able to make enough money to make it worth my time. But I just knew that before I gave up on the people, I wanted to give more of my efforts, more of my skills, more of my knowledge for pennies on the dollars on what I paid for it. Cash Buyers Academy is $97 per month, or you can get it for the year for $697. $97 per month or $697 to have access to me, Leo, King Jay, all of our other students. We got so many more testimonials. I'm going to be on this IG Live all week. I got students for this. It's not just these two. I got too many students to really highlight right now. And I'm going to show y'all. So stay tuned into this series because this is CBA Student Highlight Week. And you guys are going to hear stories from people all over the United States, different problems, different age group, different ethnicity groups. And they're going to be out here crushing it and killing the game. So King Leo, leave them with some words of motivation, brother, and I'll allow you to get back to your day.
Honestly, yo, listen, just keep pushing. Like whatever. First of all, if anybody's not on or if you're on the fence with CBA, yo, listen, don't waste no time. Go ahead and do what you got to do because I'm telling you, it's priceless, bro. Like the knowledge we getting, the people that we got around us, the energy in the group alone is enough. You know what I'm saying? But yo, listen, just keep pushing whatever your dreams and goals is, whatever you want to reach. And always remember, yo, teamwork make the dream work. So don't feel like you out here dolo. Like, don't feel like, you making this money and that check, all to yourself. That's cool. But if you got an opportunity to maybe feed somebody else or help somebody else, you do that as well. And that's what we doing in this group. Like we ain't just all about me, 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 me. It's about everybody kind of pulling in and helping each other out. And let's get this money together. What's better than that? I could be flying out to wherever. I could go and fly out a CBA, see a CBA student in Atlanta. We politic, we do deals up there. Like we could just make this bigger than we ever thought. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Literally, that's the
I'll
goal,
leave it
man.
at
Well,
that. Yeah.
I appreciate you, brother. Everybody show King Leo some love. Get some clap emojis, man. Give him that warm energy. King Leo's a testimonial. He's a trailblazer. He's out here setting the example for the culture, for the black man. He's setting the culture to show us what it looks like to go out there, grind, and inspire for his family. Believe it or not, even though I'm his mentor, he really inspires me and motivates me to keep on pushing. So, King Leo, I thank you, brother, and I'll see you in class tonight, man.
For sure. I see you, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Peace.
All right, family. You guys seen it. We've been rocking for about 40 semi minutes. I got a couple people who requested to get in this live. I'm going to give this one crack at it. And I'm going to allow somebody in and see if we can get some feedback. So I'm going to allow in the Renee Rosa. Let's see what she has to say. Let's see if we can get them in. Hello? Oh, they asked for what they wanted and they didn't show up. We try one more person right here. Her IG was Britney_Lou. Oh, there she goes. She's still there. Yup. We got one more person. We're gonna see what you got. All right, you don't want to get in. Y'all playing. Let's see. Y'all playing. It's over. I try to give y'all a shot. Party over. All right, family. So listen, if you're on edge, you want to join Cash Buyers Academy, check us out, www.cbamembership.com for more news and more information on how you can get involved with Cash Buyers Academy. Tune in. We'll be back tomorrow for more testimonials, more student highlights, because we want you guys to understand what we have going on here in Cash Buyers Academy can truly change your life. Change the life for your family. If you can go out here and create this money out of thin air, understand how real estate works. Get multiple weekly calls. We got a call tonight at 6 p.m. This will be our third call this week, and we got one tomorrow night. We talk all day through our group chat. We evaluate deals. We role play. Everything that we do it as a group and as a family, and we want more of that. We want more of you all to get involved, certainly if you're serious about changing your life. If you're somebody who just wants to work for you, you think that you're just going to come in and it's going to work, this is not going to be for you. You got to be like Britney. You got to be like Leo. You got to be like Mitchell, who you're going to hear about. You got to be like Eddie, who's on our live right now supporting CBA. You got to be like Curtis Bird, my brother. I can't wait to bring Curtis on there, man. Curtis spent over 10 years in prison, came home this year, and in less than 90 days did his first deal, knew nothing about computers, put his son on. Man, listen, we got stories for days, family, but I got to get back to my day. I want to continue to focus on my business and my craft here, but I want to build with you all. I want to thank you guys. Follow me on Instagram. For any of you guys that don't follow me, my Instagram is at Mr. Isaac Grace. So I'll comment that in here real quick. And you guys can follow me as well at Mr. Isaac Grace. Come show me some love. Come follow me. Come follow my journey. I got a bunch of checks up there. I live the lifestyle. I've traveled around the entire United States all year. COVID has not affected my business. My business actually grew. My brand has grew. My language, my skills, my talents, everything is leveling up all 2020. In 2021, we really taking it to the next level. So if you want to ride with the winning team, then y'all better get on board. Don't matter who going to win the presidential election, you still got to get your butt up every day and grind and hustle. It's not going to immediately affect your situation. It's not. So whether we got this one or that one, You still got to get up there and grind every day. So come get with a family that wants to grind together and build a legacy together. That's Cash Buyers Academy for $97 per month. You can come be a part of a family that's going to take your life to the next level, like Leo's, like Britney's, and like so many other people that you're going to hear about. So I'm out of here, family, and have a great day.